And the Jazz with possession here. They trail by 1. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Luka Doncic out there with Holmgren. Then it's Morant. Then it's Kareem. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Montgomery, guarded by Morant. The 3. Luka Doncic grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Holmgren finds Morant. Back to Holmgren. Good. A nice assist from Morant. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Montgomery. And again, it's Utah.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Morant. Good on the 3-point shot. Morant's got 5 points so far.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he's feeling it, you really have to watch him out there.
Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Morant. 5 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know teams are going to be physical with Holmgren, but he's aggressive, and boy, he plays with passion.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Bucks.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least.
He's a lot more physical than his frame would indicate.
Holmgren hits them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust.
Attention, everybody. Here's how the Utah Jazz Night 1 with Anthony Ellis.
Let's give you a look at the players who have stood out and taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Number 1, Chet Holmgren. 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. They're looking to bounce back after the bitter loss on Saturday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire. Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it. More than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Ja Morant in for Curry. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside. Morant with a wide open look. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Here's Montgomery, and he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 7.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Now, Will Hardy talked to me a little while ago. Of course, Ja Morant's named first and foremost, so I asked him about the strategy. He said try to plug every defensive hole we see. I know if we give Morant any space, he'll try and slice right through us so we can't have any cracks in the armor. A tall order for the defense against the unstoppable Morant. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Shooting 2.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Harden's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lopez outside. Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 6. Here's Montgomery. Drills it from outside. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Morant against George. From downtown, Lopez grabs the board.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Now, here's Sexton. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Utah moving it around. Outside, Sexton. Off target from three-point range. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Morant passes to Montgomery. Lopez outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by George. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Driving inside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Sexton finds George. Six to shoot. From the arc, got a piece of it. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 1. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
The guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Montgomery in at the power forward. That's the group right now for Utah. Now here's Morant. It's tipped.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. Goodness.
Putting that Stanton to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
Utah with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. Montgomery, the pass to George. Kessler up top. Here's Montgomery. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Montgomery, the pass to Harden.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from Morant.
And it's hard to pick a more electrifying player in the league than Ja Morant. He explodes off the floor.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Both free throws good from Morant.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
George passes to Montgomery. Rebound, Milwaukee. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Holmgren with a screen on Kessler. Here's Montgomery, and it's sent back by Kessler. And he's able to get it back. Goes back up. Can't get the layup. Utah trailing here. Montgomery, the pass to George. Here's Montgomery. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That's tipped. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. And you look at Abdul-Jabbar, third in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside. And, of course, Chet Holmgren.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
That free throw, no good. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. The Bucks have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Morant against George. Unloads from 13. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Morant's got 9.
And no problem for Morant that close to the hoop. Once he gets inside, he makes it look easy.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Montgomery connects on the 17-footer. He's got 11.
And throw move there. Finds a way to gain some separation against the much taller defender.
You know, your assumption would be that he'd be at a big disadvantage in that matchup, but you'd be assuming wrong.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Both teams making some changes here.
Substitution on the court.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Fades. Kessler, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Doncic, and it's sent back by Kessler. To the inside. Here's Montgomery, and that one is hammered home. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Morant, and he banks in the layup. Morant's got 6 in the quarter.
Now, how about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Kessler against Holmgren. Here's Montgomery, and he drives in. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Morant outside to the middle, and the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Driving in, and it goes down 2 points. 13 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Bucks passing it around. Doncic outside. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Down low, Holmgren with the steal. Pass to Doncic. That misses off the backboard.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
So that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Here's Kessler. Just 5 to shoot. The fader. This one for 3. Another miss by Utah. The Bucks trail. Here's Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Utah has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Montgomery, the pass to Kessler. Here's Montgomery. A rebound by the Bucks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, here's Holmgren. 6 points for him. And it's Morant missing.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
And that one drops for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
Make some noise and get out of your seat for you Utah Jazz.
Stephen Curry's checked in for John Morant. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top three-point shooters in the playoffs. 5th is Stephen Curry.
He is having so much success from beyond the three-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Doncic outside. Back to Curry. Now here's Holmgren. Defense is right there. Here's Montgomery. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Holmgren with the steal. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, no opponent is willing to give Antetokounmpo an easy look. I mean, they want to make it hard on him, and he's going to get bodied up, and he's learned to accept that.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. First one falls for him.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. It's an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's George. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Floats it up for Holmgren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
George passes to Montgomery. George with the screen on Doncic. Outside, George unloads from 13. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Curry with the 3. The 3 ball from Curry.
It doesn't matter if it's off the bounce or off the catch. Curry never loses rhythm on his jump shot.
There's the pick. Montgomery covered by Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. And they get it. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Montgomery.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Now, here's Doncic. 6 points for him.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
It's tipped. Here's Montgomery. His 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the 3 ball is good. Now it's just a 3-point Bucks lead.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Holmgren with a screen on George. Pass to Holmgren. Now Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Giannis sets a screen for Doncic. Oh, Doncic's long range.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
The 3 from George. The miss. Milwaukee leading by 6. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Doncic has got 11.
Boy, you know, the moment Luka gets loose now, his shot is off. Great quick release for the big guy.
Montgomery, guarded by Doncic. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He's got it going here in the second, gaining momentum as this game continues to go.
The Jazz have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Montgomery.
One shot. Milwaukee's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Doncic looking it over. Unloads from 13. Rebound, Utah. Montgomery. Antetokounmpo defending. There's the screen. Here's Montgomery. A rebound by the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Morant outside. And there's the drive. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
All the officials are all over that.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Bucks have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far. How do you pick it up in the second half?
Well, they were just a more physical team. I mean, they blew up all our actions. They got all the 50-50 balls. We got back in the game because we started doing it back at them, so that's important.
We'll see if you can keep that up. Thanks, Doc. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from. They're thinking about this shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello, everybody. We're halfway through Game 5, and things are looking good for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. If they can steal this game on the road and go up 3-2, they'd put themselves in great position, Kenny.
Well, they've got to win one on the road if they're going to advance. Better here now and keep the pressure off of a Game 7.
Absolutely. They played it even so far. But to win titles, you have to separate yourself from the competition.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Milwaukee leading by 6. So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Curry is out there with Morant. Then there's Doncic, and then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center, filling out the middle.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no sign of cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Montgomery, guarded by Kirk. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Now Morant. Antetokounmpo. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
They set the pick. Here's the lob to the hoop. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Inside.
You know, the size of Abdul-Jabbar typically overwhelms defenses, especially when he's operating close to the rim, forcing them to act as he draws the foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good.
The 7'2" Abdul-Jabbar is such a remarkable player, so talented, and you got to love that unblockable signature skyhook shot that he mastered from an early age.
And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. With the teardrop. Montgomery, guarded by Doncic. 6 to shoot. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Looking to end the run. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Morant kicks to Kirk. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Down low, deflects the pass. Outside Kirk. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Utah with the rebound.
Boy, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Doncic outside. It's to Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Montgomery, guarded by Kirk. To the paint, here's Montgomery. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Giannis outside. Curry is inside. Tough finish by Stephen Curry.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half. Not like it was in the first.
Here's Montgomery. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 7 points in the game.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Jazz trail by 9. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Nice ball movement by Utah. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Morant missing.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Montgomery covered by Giannis. Good D by Giannis. Milwaukee leading by 7. There's the lob and Kumbo. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Boy, you got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Bucks. Doncic left side.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. It's a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And the other thing we've seen them do well tonight is draw fouls. Time and time again throughout this game, they've won trips to the line and converted.
And he can't get the first one.
You know, from the moment Luka entered the league, despite the naysayers, he's been a star, a legitimate star. And that's something you don't see very often.
And he sinks the second.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Montgomery, guarded by Doncic.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Jazz have converted 7 of 11 free throw attempts up to this point in the game. And the first one drops. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Milwaukee now. 6-point game. Outside Curry. Giannis sets a screen for Curry. And the Bucks miss again. Utah has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Antetokounmpo on the double team. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
To the middle, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you got to bring more energy than this. Abdul-Jabbar is not going to be thrown off much by a little contact.
To the inside, Montgomery. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now here's Curry, guarded closely. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Curry. A rebound by the Jazz.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The shot's good. And now just a 4-point Milwaukee lead.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks leading by 4. Back to Curry. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. For Milwaukee, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Morant. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Holmgren. Holmgren's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Montgomery, defended by Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 6 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic passes to Curry. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Curry. Curry with another miss. Jazz trail by 5. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Curry. 10 points for him. A floater. No good that time. Jazz have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Montgomery. Takes it off the glass. And now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Now here's Morant. 15 points in the game. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Morant blows it down.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Montgomery. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Milwaukee leading by 3. And here's Doncic from the arc. That shot off.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Takes it inside. Yep, that one goes. 11 points in the game.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Holmgren the pass to Curry. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Montgomery, guarded by Morant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Floats it up for Holmgren. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I like when Holmgren's teammates take advantage of his length. Perfect alley-oop.
Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Over Doncic. And they get it back. Inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making the statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And it's Morant missing. Utah trailing here. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's Montgomery with a lead. Shoots over Doncic. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Doncic outside. Morant right side. There's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on the assist by Morant. 6 points here for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. A tight game here in Utah. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Montgomery, guarded by Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Montgomery, banked in off the glass. 15 points in the game.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. The Bucks on top, leading by a point. From Delta Center, back in a moment. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
Let's get this pace back up. All right? Get them to move that rock again.
And Doc Rivers seeing that his team may be getting a little sluggish out there. He senses a lot. He always talks about that. Maybe a little complacent guys with the basketball.
Yeah, I mean, he wants the guys to play with a greater sense of urgency, but also play together. And that's when this group's at their best.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And you got Walker Kessler, and it's Montgomery in at the shooting guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. And Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Doncic. Back to Giannis. launches a three. No good. He's now missed more than he's made. 4 for 9. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Montgomery. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Montgomery. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. And the rejection by Holmgren. To the middle. Here's Montgomery. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 7 rebounds in the game.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
They set the pick. 20 feet out. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Luka Doncic.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game, able to control the tempo because of it.
Montgomery. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Montgomery. Nice touch on the back shot. He's got 21.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Doncic passes to Montgomery. Looking to get it going. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Pass to George. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
And they double up Giannis. Quick muscle from Giannis on the finish.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
They set the pick. Now Kessler. Jazz passing it around. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Montgomery. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Montgomery covered by Giannis. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. In the corner, George with it. Fires from deep. Drills the three-pointer.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
George against Doncic. He's looking for Giannis and finds him. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Pass to George. Just 4 to shoot. And another shot, and it's blocked. Now, here's Holmgren. Montgomery, defended by George. Holmgren with a screen on George. Montgomery, the pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Pass to Kessler. To the paint. Here's Montgomery. Outside for George. For 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Curry comes in for James Harden. And it's Ja Morant in for Doncic. That one drops. He ties it up. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Montgomery defended by Holmgren. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Outside, George, 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land, it's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the power on that throwdown.
And running offense through Holmgren, great court awareness and really unselfish.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. George against Morant. And here's George. Montgomery, guarded by Curry.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Utah, Montgomery. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Bucks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. He hits the second from the line. Bucks are gone. 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Holmgren with a screen on George. Here's Morant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Keontae George picks one up.
Effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now an all-NBA caliber talent, Morant still feels like he has room to improve.
He's off on the second.
He missed the chance to put him up by 3. You know he'd like to have that one back.
Here's Montgomery. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Montgomery. 2 shots.
That one is off. The Jazz making a switch here. And the second free throw, good. Milwaukee in the lead. Outside Curry. The three for Doncic. It's deflected. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. The three from Morant. Rebound, Utah. And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That'll be his second foul of the game. Utah's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Holmgren with the steal.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And that one is good.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Holmgren. Curry outside. That one doesn't drop.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
They now take the lead. 25 points in the game. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the shot.
Morant reaches to Holmgren. Abdul-Jabbar outside. Pass to Curry. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
It's really been a tale of two halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Here's Montgomery, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Doncic passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Curry with a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Abdul-Jabbar.
When you need a big bucket, Curry knows exactly how to come through. Clutch.
Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Montgomery, guarded by Curry. From 12 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus.
Coming your way, let's hear you make some noise. Who wants the teacher?
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Jazz on D. They lead by 1. Antetokounmpo kicks to Doncic. And the 3 off target. Utah has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Montgomery, guarded by Morant. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Morant with the steal. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. It's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Lead away. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Now here's Morant. He's tightly guarded. Shot clock at 5. Here's Curry. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
Well, a great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Montgomery. It counts.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
58 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Morant with it. Got a hand on it. The game has come down to this.
Huge possession.
Montgomery, the pass to Montgomery. Giannis with some nice D.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been off ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
Back to Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Curry's really a master at drawing contact. The defense has to be careful when defending.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. He hits both from the stripe.
This is what makes him special, his ability to come through in these spots.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Huge turnover, and really the worst possible time. You have to value every possession, especially at this stage of the game.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what's your take on how they maximize their opportunities now?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in the game.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Morant, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And now we've got the intentional foul.
At the line for two, Montgomery.
We got this. We got this. Two shots. More fouls, more. Bring back the lead.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
From deep three-point land, misses the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Montgomery taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So we see the Jazz get the win here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Just gigantic, you're right. And that concludes our coverage of Game 5 of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time for our Player of the Game.